Welcome to this video, which is all about Forex trading for beginners, and today we're going to talk about brokers. Now, in terms of brokers, when most beginners come in the markets and they're doing their research, they read about market makers. Market makers are brokers who basically bet against you and make money when you lose. So there is a conflict of interest. And they read all the scare stories about, market maker pushes price to their stop, takes them out of the market, forces them to lose, etc. Now that is not strictly true, but I'll return to that later on. Most beginners feel more comfortable dealing with a broker that doesn't have a conflict of interest, i.e. a true ECN broker, a non-dealing desk broker, who basically routes their order to liquidity providers. Those liquidity providers give them the price. The broker they've got their money deposited with just basically makes money from the spread or a commission charged. That means there is no conflict of interest, and many beginners believe that these brokers actually want the client to win, because if they win and their account stays around for a long time, they're going to make more money from the client. Okay, now what I would say is that I looked up the top 10 true ECN non-dealing desk brokers on a search online, and I looked through the brokers and the terms and conditions, and 9 of them were not telling the truth. Now what I mean by this is, when you go to brokers who say they're true ECN or no dealing desk, they talk about they just charge a fee for putting the order in the markets, but what they don't reveal is they've normally got a deal with the market makers on the other side for a percentage of the losses. Okay, and this is for the majority of brokers who actually say or insinuate they only make money from spreads and commissions. Now you've got to think about the economics and why this occurs. The spreads today are minuscule, and you've got to think about the cost of raising a Forex live account for a broker. Now, before Google AdWords just recently went out of favour, brokers were paying probably $1,000 to $1,500 in AdWord revenue to get one client account. Now you consider, if you bought in a $10,000 account, you've got to get $1,500 back out of that account. What are the chances of that occurring? And to keep in mind, most brokers will be bringing in smaller accounts, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 or whatever, with 90% of clients losing over time. Chances are pretty low, aren't they, on a $10,000 account, let alone a smaller account. If brokers had to rely purely on commissions or spreads, okay, they'd be out of business. The only way you can have an ECN broker or no dealing desk broker that makes money in the way of just taking a commission or a spread is if the account is large, let's say 100,000 plus. You're not going to do it on small accounts. So what they do is they'll normally do a deal with the liquidity providers on the other side for a split in terms of the losses of the client. Okay, now in terms of this, the splits obviously vary between brokers. There's other ways of doing it as well, like you'll often see ECN brokers, no dealing desk brokers, have the facility to hedge against clients. Why would you hedge against your own clients? Why would you go the other way? The only reason you do that is because you're looking for the client to lose. It's not for the purposes of protection. Okay, now in terms of this, is it ethical? It's debatable, isn't it, really? If you actually read the terms and conditions, you can see if you have a list of their liquidity providers, there'll be big market makers who will certainly pay back some of the losses for the client coming in. It isn't, okay, but does it really matter? No. Why does a client actually care if the broker makes money out of them or not? I mean, I've traded for well over 25 years. I couldn't care less if the market maker makes money out of me. The reason I don't care is because he can provide me with such a fantastic service, because he does make money out of losing clients. Yeah, I know the odds, and I know it's up to me to beat the odds. Yeah, broker doesn't care if I make money. He doesn't go and pick my stop. Now, I've worked at market makers. They just don't care. They know the statistics. The majority of clients are going to lose over time. If a few win along the way, it doesn't matter. It's a basic game of statistics, a bit like the way casinos work. Yet beginners coming in the markets get really upset about it. They hear about all these stops that have been picked off. That's normally put around by losing traders who put their stop in the same place as everyone else and got picked off in a cluster. The broker didn't push the price towards their order. It's easy to check anyway. Just put up an independent price feed, do a time of sale, look at the price you got, and look at the price of the market. If it was too far away, okay, from the market price, and you had really been taken out by the broker, you just report them to the regulators. They wouldn't be in business very long. They don't need to do price manipulation. They don't want to take the risk. They know the big numbers work in their favour over a period of time, so they don't care. And any beginner who actually thinks a market maker is concerned about their $1,000 account making money is very naive. Even a $20,000 or $30,000 account, brokers have millions, or big brokers do, on deposit. They know how much money they're going to make. A few winners, that is fine. Okay. The great thing about Forex trading today, in my view, is because market makers are around, you get just such a fantastic service. It's big boys rules. It's up to you to basically beat the odds. If you've researched a strategy, got a strategy with an edge, and you've got the discipline to basically execute it correctly, you'll be doing what 90% of Forex traders cannot do, and you can make money. It really is that simple. So when you're looking for brokers, just look for brokers that have got a wide range of contracts, decent spreads, a good trading platform, and don't worry if they make money out of you. Most of them are going to. But that doesn't mean that you can't make money. You just have to do things differently to the majority of traders. Right, that is the video for today. Thank you very much for watching me as usual. Take care and have a good day.